Hello, everyone. I hope you are having a good Wednesday. It feels really weird to start streaming and not talk about on passive. Yet here we are, and I'm glad that I'm not talking about it today. At least, for today. Tomorrow, it could be a different story. Don't know. But I thought that I would cover kind of this is more of a live dive because, in addition to going over some of the documentation that Monarch provided about, I guess, the quality of paparazzi jewelry, we'll just be looking at other things as well. Hey, Courtney. Hey, Curious. Hey, Michelle. I know, no, on passive. It's just shocking, isn't it? So I think, to kind of get us thinking about, okay, first of all, let me tell you my honest opinion about paparazzi jewelry. I look at it and I think it looks cheap and it looks cheap and trashy to me. Now, might there be a piece where I look at it and I'm like, well, that's not so bad. Sure, I'll give it that. But overall, whenever I look at any MLM that's selling jewelry, I'm like, it's gaudy. It doesn't seem to be well made because there's always, just a ton of complaints. And, like this one, there, ends up being very questionable ingredients in the jewelry itself. And besides, I mean, let's face it, if we want to get a whole bunch of jewelry, I'm not one to wear a bunch of jewelry. I mean, I have some stuff, but I'm not like changing it all the time. There was a time when I'd change necklaces every day and I was all matchy matchy. I'm long since past that. But you can go to Alibaba, AliExpress, Wish. You can go to plenty of places and get Claire's inexpensive jewelry. You never have to rely on an MLM to get inexpensive jewelry. Just don't do it. And one of the things that bugs me, I think, the most about this is that I know the people who join because you got to stay active. And I haven't even looked at what it means to be active or how much it costs to join. I think I may have done a recorded video about paparazzi at some point that seems to ring a distant bell. I mean, maybe not. Maybe I'm just confusing the other jewelry MLMs I've covered. But people end up with just a buttload of this crap. And then what? I mean, imagine if you have a room full of, cheap jewelry you just can't get rid of. I mean, that has got to suck big time. So, without further ado, a lot to me just, I found some stuff like on their LinkedIn page and also on Facebook that describes paparazzi. So I thought we would look at that first to kind of, if you don't know about paparazzi and you don't know more than what I just told you, like, cheap, gaudy jewelry. Well, we're going to look at what they say it's all about. When sisters Misty and Chani began selling jewelry, their original intent wasn't to begin a national phenomenon, as if we just enjoyed showing people how to accessorize, explains Misty. But what began as a whim was clearly filling a need. Now, let me tell you something about this. I think she's full of a big old bucket of hooey because by and by, every time I look into people who have started an MLM, it's not like people wake up one day like, you know what, I'm going to start a business. I think it's going to be an MLM. Generally, they have a connection of some sort. And I bet if we dug into their past, and maybe one of you good people know about it, their mother or something was involved, or, besides they live in Utah, every time you fart, there's another MLM around the corner. So, I mean, they're going to know something about this quote business model. And I don't really like calling it that, but I don't know what else to call it. Just trying to be somewhat respectful, which that's hard to do too. Okay, anyway. Women flocked to buy accessories that were trendy, but not too intimidating, classic, but never boring. And best of all, incredibly affordable. At just $5 per piece, paparazzi accessories became an invitation to experiment with color. Try more daring style and do it without risk of buyer's regret. Paparazzi made fashionable finds accessible for every outfit, for every age group, and for every sense of style. The company grew 900% in just 6 months. Today, the concept of accessibility extends to the very mission of paparazzi. Accessories are sold exclusively through paparazzi consultants, and anyone who wishes to sell the line can do it for themselves. The result is a flourishing business that empowers. Okay, good Lord, must they use the word empower? I mean, is that just given in the playbook when you start an MLM? You must integrate the word empower. That just pisses me off. Empowers women and builds self assurance. Yeah, sure, through cheap jewelry. With a fun financial future, you mean more like you're going to be digging yourself a hole, a financial hole, not a, like flourishing financial future or anything. Paparazzi founders Misty and Trent Kirby and Chani and Ryan Reeve continue to expand the company with hands on leadership and clear purpose. They individually design and source materials for paparazzi products while working directly with manufacturing partners to create the fashion forward results. Yeah, I bet you they probably like just scour Alibaba and stuff, and AliExpress and are like, yeah, that looks good. Paparazzi Accessories is based in southern Utah. For more information or to find a consultant in your area, please visit paparazziaccessories.com. Is it just me, or does that just make you kind of want to puke a little bit? Because, I do. Thank you, Curious. I'm glad you enjoy my silly voices because I can't just read that straight because I just can't take it terribly seriously because I find all of these just so janky and just irritating. Okay, where's the one on Facebook? Because God will look at that too. Okay, here it is. All right. Paparazzi combs. Okay, well, then we read the just same thing. Okay. Okay, I'll just read down here. What we love what we do at Paparazzi. We love our products. You love making money. And more importantly, we love how it makes people feel by entering the direct selling market. We hope to allow everyone from all over to share in our fun. Accessorize, invite, become, but whatever you do, have fun doing it. Uh, is it just me or is that just gaggy sweet? Is it just me? Maybe. I don't know. That's just irritating because I pulled a bunch of things over here on my Trello board. I use Trello to kind of like organize my stuff as I'm researching videos and all of that. So let me go to this, which this was dated March 30th of 2022, this year. It's when this came out because paparazzi has come under fire. And let me share it with you and we'll look at it together. 60-day notice of violation. Sent in compliance with California Health and Safety Code 25249.7D. And it's to Paparazzi LLC, DBA Paparazzi Accessories, California Attorney General's Office, District Attorney's Office for 58 counties, and City Attorney's Offices for Los Angeles, San Diego, San Jose, and San Francisco. That's from a company called Monarch. Introduction. We are a nonprofit public benefit corporation of the state of California acting in the interest of the general public. We seek to promote awareness of exposures to toxic chemicals in products sold in California and, if possible, to improve public health and safety by reducing the hazardous substances contained in such items. This notice is provided to the parties listed above pursuant to California Health and Safety Code 25249.6. I don't know what is it Esquire? I don't know. I'm not sure. Proposition 65. The violations alleged by this notice consist of product exposures, routes of exposures, and types of harm that may potentially result from exposures to the toxic chemical identified below. Product exposure listed chemical is lead nickel, routes of exposure, touch, oral, and dermal absorption. Types of harm: carcinogen, birth defects, and reproductive tox- toxicity. Good Lord, if I can talk. Now, just imagine, these women are donning all of this stuff on their bodies day in and day out. They're probably doing, lives where they're like showing this crap and getting all excited about it. They're wearing the earrings, they're wearing the rings, they're wearing the necklaces, blah, 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 blah. All of that stuff, which, okay, let me switch gears here because I'm going to share something else. I want you to see a little bit of the jewelry because what kills me so very much is that, you know, they get these models and everybody is like, modeling this jewelry, trying to make it look like it's just really amazing. It's $5 a pop. Now, you got to take into consideration that it's going to cost them a lot less than $5. And from that $5, there's all the cuts to the Huns who are selling this crap. So what is this shit actually really worth? I'm going to say it's, pennies on the dollar, if that. But we have all of these things here. So this is what some of it looks like. And okay, these remind me of earrings from the 80s. Come on, get serious. Is this really back in style? Are we doing this? I mean, this looks like something that you could see at, Target or Walmart. I'm not impressed by this. Okay, and there's those big ass, 80s earrings. These earrings also very large. As I guess large earrings are a thing again. And, you know, I don't really wear earrings all that often. So yeah, they got all of this, like, we're making it look good. Like, this is what people are. Oh my gosh. Okay. This ring reminds me of someone I know who will go nameless, but my husband knows this person too. And this person just like wears too many accessories. I guess that's the politest way I can put it. And it's just like over the top accessorizing everything. And, a little bit of something that's big goes a long way. We don't need to wear all of it, At least I wouldn't. Maybe you would. And if that's your thing, knock yourself out. Everybody has different tastes. But, I don't think this is, and these pictures are decent. But what's not so decent is when you see just like the image that I shared, that's my background. That's someone with a crap load of paparazzi jewelry that they can't dump anywhere. They're saddled with this shit. So this is just giving you an idea of what some of this crap looks like. And I'm sorry, I'm not going to be very polite about this and be like, oh, this is, fantastic jewelry, especially with knowing that it has like toxic chemicals. I mean, please. So let's your earlobes are quivering at the thought of those clunky things. Right? And I remember back in the day in the 80s, I wore some big ass earrings. But these days, it's like, I mean, just again, less is more. I'm just not going to do all that. That's not happening. Okay. So there we go. So just imagine, because these people, they're touching it because they're showing it to people. And I think paparazzi might have, at-home parties. If that's the case, that if you're there looking at the stuff and these Huns, whenever there is any kind of, oh, flea market or any kind of like, showing of like where there's vendors and stuff, the Huns are there. They've taken over. And so they're going to be there showing all their jewelry. Okay. Nature of alleged violation, product exposure. The specific type of product that is causing consumer exposures in violation of Proposition 65, and which is the subject of this notice, is listed under product category type in Section 7 below. All products within the type covered by this notice shall be referred to hereinafter as the products. The sales of these products in California dating at least as far back as February 23rd, 2022, are subject of this notice. As a result of the sales of these products, exposures to the listed chemical have been occurring without the clear and responsible warnings required by Proposition 65. Oh, that's lovely. So they know that there's this crap in there, but we're not going to tell anyone. Without proper warnings regarding the toxic effects of exposures to the listed chemical resulting from contact with the products, California citizenry lack the information necessary to make informed decisions on whether and or how to eliminate or reduce the risk of exposure to the toxic chemical from the reasonably foreseeable use of the products. I'm just really going to say who I'm really concerned about are the Huns selling this stuff. I mean, yes, I'm concerned about people who are buying it, but by and by, when it comes to MLM, who is the customer? It's the Huns. It's the people who become the distributors who think that they're going to be making some kind of like a great living off of selling this shit. And the harsh reality is most aren't. I think I found the top Hun. And to me, there's something else. When I looked at the two women who are the founders, I think it's their hairstyles, but Karen just came to mind. I'm like, they both look like Karens to me. It's just like that. There's just this look. I'm like, you look like Karens, and maybe I'm just being cruel. I don't know, and I don't frankly care because I just don't have anything nice to say about people who create these type of companies that are harming consumers and harming people who are looking to make an honest wage or honest living off of doing something, from their home. I don't like it at all. Hence my entire channel. I cover scammy stuff. Though the act of buying, acquiring, and using the products, citizens of California are exposed to the listed chemical in homes and elsewhere throughout California where the products are used. Exposure to consumers includes, but is not limited to, when handling the product. The listed chemical comes into contact with the hands and is absorbed through the skin. Hand to mouth contact, hand to food to mouth contact, and through hand to cigarette to mouth. Exposure may continue to occur for a significant period after the initial contact. These activities cause women, pregnant women, and women of childbearing age to be exposed directly through migration of the listed chemical from the products. These violations and threatened violations pertain to a chemical listed as carcinogen and reproductive toxicant. I think I said that correct. I mean, that's some shit. Just imagine you're touching it and then you go have a sandwich and then maybe you didn't wash your hands after you touched the jewelry. And then you're touching your mouth. Or if you do smoke and you go have a cigarette, it's that repeated exposure. But I do go back to, the Huns who are selling this and they have a butt ton of this crap. They're the ones that I would think that would have the most exposure to it. And they are the customers. They're the ones going. Now, some of them do sell to other people, their friends and family and whatnot. But by and by, it's the Huns that are running around buying this crap and then attempting to sell it to people that they know. And it just seems like a real formula for disaster. So we have like who to direct all questions to. What else? Okay, let's look at the resolution of noticed claims. Based on the allegations set forth in this notice, I need some water, my orange water. We intend to file a citizen enforcement lawsuit against the alleged violators unless such violator enters into a binding written agreement to 1. Recall products already sold or undertake best efforts to ensure that the requisite health hazard warnings are provided to those whom have received such products. 2. Reformulate such products to eliminate exposures to the listed chemicals or at a minimum. 3. Provide clear and reasonable warnings for products sold in the future. If the alleged violator is interested in resolving this dispute without resorting to time-consuming and expensive litigation, please feel free to contact the counsel identified above. It should be noted that we cannot A, finalize any settlement until after the 60-day notice period elapses. Or B, speak for the Attorney General or any public agency who received this notice. Therefore, although we may ultimately reach an agreement that will resolve our claims, bleh, such an agreement may not satisfy the public prosecutors. So now it has these this different stuff here. Okay, has a black bracelet, laurensbling.com. Let me see if I can find that. I wonder if Lauren still has that up. And just knowing it, it's called Lauren's Bling. Good Lord, is she still selling this crap? Who is Lauren? The site can't be reached. Oh, did I put it incorrectly? Because there's a possibility that I didn't. Well, let me see if I just do copy it over there instead of trying just to type. Does that make any kind of difference? I'm thinking probably not, but we'll give it a go. Why not? We're all here. No, cannot be reached. Okay, so can't see that. I wish there were pictures of it. Identified are specific examples of products recently purchased and witnessed as being available for purchase or use in California that is within the category or type of product covered by this notice. Based on publicly available information, the retailers, distributors, and or manufacturers of this exemplar product within the category or type of product are also provided below. We allege that the sale of the offending products also has occurred without the requisite Proposition 65 clear and reasonable warnings at one or more locations and or via other means, including but not limited to transactions made over the counter, business to business, through the internet. That's very important because you can just go to these Hun sites and replicated sites and buy shit. And also like the live streams. I'm going to look and see on Facebook if there's any paparazzi, like we're selling the jewelry. And via catalog by the alleged violators, as well as any other distributors and retailers of the product. Let me ask you guys this. Would you like to see if somebody is actually selling this stuff on Facebook? If I can find what, this like looks like that they're trying to sell this crap, because I am really interested in that. So let me know in the chat. Okay, is there anybody streaming this stuff? Let's see. Can I find anything? I found videos. Let's see, can I do a live? Oh, there is. Oh, there's a Paparazzi October 2022 Fashion Fix Pre-Claim Live. I don't know. Will you guys be able to hear it if I stream it? If I guess snipe stream this? There's a couple of them live. Let me know in the comments if you guys would like to see what it looks like of these people selling these on Facebook, because I'm a little curious. That's giving me the vibes of the ladies that painted the watch faces. I'm not sure who that is, Blaze, so I'm not sure at all. But I would not be surprised if it is reminding. There's a lot of people live right now selling this. There's one with 14 people watching, 25, 5 watching, 8 watching, 3 watching, 31. So the most people are watching is somebody selling stuff and they've got 31 people watching. So let me know if you guys would like to see that. I think that might be a little bit interesting to just see what they do, to sell this stuff. I mean, I just can't imagine, because I've looked at like when I did Vantel pearls and when I did ring bombs, and I looked at these people selling this stuff, and they have got to be like, same thing like when LuLaRoe, like, people selling that crap. They have got to be super excited. They have got to be entertaining. Basically they've got to become like a Vanna White, if you know who Vanna White is from Wheel of Fortune. They've got to do all of that stuff to get people interested. Okay, you'd like to see. All right. So I think we should go with the one that like the most people are watching. If I can, okay, it looked like it did it go away? No. Okay, hang on just a second.
For your share. Thank you, thank you.
Okay.
Okay. Wild as ever. I believe it. I believe it. Okay, Divas, I
Okay.
have 1, 2,
And
3.
if
I have
it is
4 more
echoey
in
or something, or if
silver,
you guys
and I
can't
have
hear it, let me
4 in
know.
gold. 4 more in silver and 1 more in gold. If anyone is interested in the star sets, choker and earring set, go ahead and comment.
Oh my God, look at all that
All
crap she
right.
has.
How is everyone doing on this beautiful, beautiful Wednesday, y'all? How is everyone doing? Okay, did you get my share? Got you now, Miss Denise. Got you now. You know I was multitasking. You know I was multitasking.
Can you guys
All
hear
right.
it?
Thank y'all for coming in. It's ways to support other than buying jewelry, y'all, Divas. So look out for Diva, like, share, and follow my page, and also send invites to Divas that you think would love this jewelry show. It's just $5 plus tax, y'all. Miss Bonnie, welcome, welcome, love. How are you doing, sweetheart? Hey, love you, Diva. Love the 3 pieces. Love you too, Miss Bonnie. You're welcome, sweetheart. Miss Nadine, thank you for sharing love. It was a busy day. It was, I believe it. Mine was too. Mine was too. Well, how you doing? I am
She's got a lot of
great,
jewelry.
y'all. I am great. Okay, red lovers, red lovers. Okay, this necklace right here is it's a 2 and we are through. You have your wooden earrings, wooden complimentary earrings. Miss Annie, give me 1 second and I will add you in for sharing, sweetheart. Thank y'all for supporting me in many ways. Miss Katina. Miss Katina. Where Miss Katina's name at, y'all? Oh, here she go, y'all. She gonna get me because she was way over there. All right, Miss Katina, I got you into the drawing. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for coming into the room, Hunty. These are your complimentary earrings. You have those wooden complimentary earrings with your silver hardware at the bottom. The necklace is now a 2 and we are through. You have your red ball. You have your brown wooden balls, and I love them, or wooden beads. I love it that all of them are shaped different. You have a little texture on those plates right there. Super, super cute. This is what your necklace looks like on Fancy. Wait till y'all see the earrings. New to the showroom showdown, baby. New to the showroom showdown.
Oh goodness.
You have those red acrylics, and then you have those light brown mixture of wicker earrings right there. Super, super cute. Fish hook back, honey, and that's how they hanging. There you go, starting with the 2. Look, Lizzo. Look, Hunty, that's how it happens like that. It happens like that. Share and ready to win some jewelry. Yes, ma'am. Miss Bonnie, I got you for your share, sweetheart. Thank you. And I need to put Miss Annie in here for sharing. I mean, for what she do? She shared. Yes, ma'am. Miss Annie, I got you for sharing love. Thank you, sweetheart. Miss Katina, thank you for your share, your invite. Thank you, love. All right, so this is what the necklace looks like on Fancy. Those cute, lightweight earrings, honey. For those of y'all divas that love earrings, I got 9 of these. How cute are those? But wait till you put it with this set right here, honey, and go on and come through with your bad self. The lighter shades of the wicker earrings is going to pop out the brown in this bead right here. Okay, each one of these pieces are $5 each. I will fill the orders in the way that they come through on the screen. I have 2 necklaces and 9 of those earrings. If you need them in your life, got to have them in your life. Go ahead and comment number 37, baby. Number 37. If you want the set, you can say 37 sets. If you want to break it up, you can. Some of you already have the necklace, and all you need is the earrings, honey. So go ahead and let me know what you're working with. Miss Denise, thank you for your invite, sweetheart. Miss K, I have you for the necklace and earrings. Miss Sheba, I have you for the earrings. Anyone else? I have 1 more necklace left and 7 more pairs of your earrings. All right, y'all give me. All right, y'all give me 1 second to go ahead and pull this order. Miss K, I have you for the necklace and the earrings, love. Miss Sheba, I have you for the earrings.
Okay, I got to stop and just talk about this for a little bit because, I'm watching this woman. Let me mute that. I'm watching her and I'm thinking, okay, there's a talent to be able to continue to talk like that and keep trying to get people to comment and, coordinate everything. And then, like, have some sort of system so that if somebody actually is like, "Yeah, I want that you have some sort of a system," because I'm kind of thinking, like, are you gonna be able to are you gonna have to go through, like, all the comments people are saying on the live stream after your stream ends to find out who the hell wanted what? I mean, I guess maybe if there was somebody there with you that could write stuff down, but meanwhile, if you're alone writing stuff down, then you are still trying to keep the other people entertained. I mean, that it just seems like a lot of work and a lot of effort to do all of that. You know what I mean? I just can't imagine doing that. I mean, I do good to, like, watch the news and cook at the same time, and I'm not trying to, sell people anything. But that just seems like a lot. Maybe it's just me. Do you guys think that that's a lot to do all of that? And she's still going. Girlfriend's still going. And did you notice how much jewelry she had on? Not to mention all of the jewelry in that room that she has. And do you think she's really making all that much money? Because we are going to look at the income disclosure statement, because I did find that. And we will look at who I think is probably the top hun. Let's see, which is the... Oh, something that Paparazzi did receive, and I talked about this with On Passive, but they received a letter from the FTC about earnings claims. And why can I not, like, click everything? Why am I having an issue? There we go. Okay, so they're in the list of October 2021 recipients of the FTC's Notice of Penalty Offenses concerning money-making opportunities and concerning deceptive or unfair conduct around endorsements and testimonials. Okay, not income claims. I stand corrected. And I will show you this so that you can see this is actually, it's overwhelming. I mean, I'm tired just watching her, That's just exhausting. Okay, here we have the list of everyone. So there was a whole bunch. So let me go down to the Paparazzi. And On Passive is on this list too, I believe. It's going to take forever getting there, but we're just going to scroll. My husband is on the way home. Oh, there was iBoomerang. Huh. There's so many. And there you can see On Passive. Those of you who follow me doing on passive stuff. And we're going to see, here's Paparazzi right here. So they were recipients of this as well. So I just want you guys to see proof that I'm not just talking out of my butt, that they actually, were served this. Hey, Dee, how are you? Oh, I'm so glad this is one of your first times to be here. We're live. I'm doing something on Paparazzi tonight. It's not On Passive, in case you were expecting, On Passive. I know it's shocking that I'm not covering On Passive. So I wanted to go, let me find, where is, okay, I did want to share this. This is, okay, when I do my research, one of the places I go to is behind MLM, because Oz does, a lot of research in this. And oftentimes what I can find is, like, especially people who are commenting on any of the articles, I get tips and find out more information. For instance, when I've covered On Passive, that's where I started finding out where, what other things Ash was associated with, because people started commenting about this. So when I start doing my deep dives into companies, and I invariably will look at, at top huns, and I'll look at people who, like, start these companies. I want to know what their history is. I want to know what their MLM past is. So I will go here and I'll put in their name, or I'll put in the company that's associated that they're associated with, and I start looking to see if I can find anything. I also go to Business for Home. Business for Home, if you don't know, is run by Ted Newton and his wife, Deanie Norlander. Now, Ted has an association with Juice Plus. His wife, Deanie, was with Vima. Vima was shut down for being a pyramid scheme, but anybody who's willing to pay Ted can have an article written about them about how they're such a great hunt. Same thing with the company. So it's basically it's a pay for legitimacy. So if people are like thinking of joining somebody and they find them over on Business for Home and it's like, oh, they look so legitimate and so great. Look at all this stuff they've done. And it's really like they're paying somebody to write this stuff. It's not like it's a collect independently and they're having something written about it. No, they're putting it out. They actually have to submit the articles, which I find hysterical. So anyway, here we are at Behind MLM, and I wish the search results would do it in order so that I wouldn't have to like do things in order myself. Like we'd start from the oldest and go to the most current, but it doesn't do that. But so in this review, and this was back in October of 2021, the cheap Chinese jewelry, which we're not going to look at every single one of these. But if you want me to look at a particular article, let me know in the chat. But look at this right here. And I also remember people talking about this, that they had like a big convention in the middle of COVID. And we all know what happens when some people get COVID. You're not around anymore. And here we are. There's a link right there. And that is just so creepy and so awful. And here we go with the toxic metals. So yes, and this came out in January. And what I read you was something from March, or what I have been reading you. But there's just like a whole bunch of other things. So it's not like Paparazzi is a squeaky clean company that the Huns will try to make you think that they're like so great and so fabulous. When you're found, a lot of articles are about you on Behind MLM. That's never a good thing. That generally means that you're doing something messed up. And that should be a red flag to anybody who is thinking of joining if they do find this, or people who are members of it. That should give them pause to go, wow, that's a lot. Maybe I should look into this. Why is this not? Oh, I was sharing the wrong one. I was scrolling through the wrong one. I'm sorry, guys. So here we go. It's over here. I think I pulled this up twice, so you guys didn't see what I was actually scrolling a minute ago. Sorry about that. It happens. Hey, Ralph, how are you doing? Hey, Jerry, how are you? So yeah, let me know if you would like me to pull up one of these articles, because I find them very interesting. Maybe we should look at the review and see if there's any names mentioned there. If you would like me to pull up an article, just put it in the chat. But I also thought that it would be interesting to look at who I think maybe one of the top Huns are. So Sherry says, LuLaRoe used to have some sort of program that when people said sold, number 123, etc., it put them down in a database. Oh, so like, okay, if they said sold in the chat and somehow it, like grabbed that and put it in a database, we would need some sort of system, right? Ralph says, it's about time that all these MLMs were closed down. Ralph, I really wish that the overall industry would go away. I don't think that's really possible, but I do think what we can do is bring awareness about the jank that's going on, And Sherry says Paparazzi is one of the worst of them. Top hunts for Paparazzi would be cool to see. You'd like to see that? Okay. So let me bring that up. The person that I found. And I don't even know how I found this person. I know. Yes, I do. I lie. I went to Business for Home. Like I told you, I go there, and that's one of the places that I look. So let me share this with y'all. So here is this person, Marilyn Chavetta, achieved 1 million in career earnings at Paparazzi Accessories. So here's Marilyn. Now again, Marilyn paid for this press. It's not like, Business for Home has reporters that are investigating stuff and are like, let's write an article about Maryland. Nope, nope. Maryland's like, I'm so proud of what I've accomplished. I want everyone to know, and I'm willing to pay for it. That's what happened. An elite fashion consultant with Paparazzi Accessories, Marilyn Chavetta, or I'm not sure how to say the last name, so I apologize if I don't say it correctly, is a magician and fire eater who dropped out of college. Barely making it through high school, this college dropout has gone from destitute the night she bought her starter kit to becoming the first single mom to receive paparazzi's $25,000 and $50,000 bonuses in 2018. Her largest commission check to date is $134,387.29 in 1 month. That means girlfriend is selling a fuck ton of cheap, gaudy jewelry. That's really, really bizarre to me. She hated direct sales and swore she would never be involved. And then here she is, top hun. Finding herself in a dire situation in 2013, this single mom bought her starter kit when she was destitute as a last resort with her last $300. Never, never, ever, ever take your last bit of money and invest in an MLM, and was on the verge of self-harm. Marilyn has since become the first single mom to achieve the elite ranks of Paparazzi Accessories and is the first single mom to achieve a seven-figure income within a year, which was announced on November 20th, 2019. Oh, that just makes me sad for everyone that wants to be a Marilyn. Claim your cleavage, which means own who you are, believe in your dreams, and make it happen, is her mantra. Okay, I just have an issue with anyone going around saying claim your cleavage. That just sounds icky and trashy and nasty to me. Maybe it's just me. Hey, Beth, how are you doing? Do they have to distribute the check to their downline? No, they get to keep it all. But CD, they at least have products, unlike on passive, There's that. So back over to Marilyn. Okay. That has led to the most iconic, legendary $5 family and paparazzi accessories adorned in hot pink feather boas. Oh, good gravy. This is what, her team is called. Oh my God, I need a drink. And I don't have any alcohol, and my orange water is not cutting it. The blessed bombshells have an extraordinary culture which transcends our industry. Her message of hope and spreading love is a movement that is essential these days when so many are struggling. Oh, she is just so giving of herself. That must be it. So Miss Kirby, CEO, Paparazzi Accessories, and Marilyn Chavata. There they are. Okay, I'm sorry. Kirby, Misty Kirby there, she looks very Karen-ish to me. Maybe it's just me, but, it's just, I think, Karen. Her loved bombshells have earned her the title of Bling Boss at its original introduction on stage at Paparazzi's annual convention in Las Vegas in 2018, making her the company's first six-figure earner. The bombshells re-earned this title in less than 10 days in February 2019, leading to her latest accomplishment of seven-figure earner. Oh, good gravy. I think these are the sisters. Let me know if you would like to. Can I click and watch this? Oh, we can. Would you like me to show this video to you? Would you like to see it? Let me know in the chat because I'm kind of interested. She can't have more heart than on passive. Yeah, according to Ash, no one can have more heart than on passive, right? Because it's the only company that is anything with heart, whatever the hell that means. I mean, give me a flipping break. Now, the company with heart, Al with heart. Well, okay. You guys want to see this? Alrighty, darty. Let me put it on my headset. I'm glad I have this. So here we go. This string, guys, it's just like all over the place. I don't have it like planned in a perfect order. And you know what? You're just going to deal with that. If you don't like it, you don't have to watch a stream. It's as simple as that. Okay, moving on. That's probably going to blast my ears. Let me make this bigger for you guys.
When we first started, we were doing very small events. But let me tell you about our first big event. It was the Taste of Colorado in Denver. It was a show that we were not prepared for. When we heard about it, we had 2 weeks to get ready. We didn't have any product. I remember Misty and I staying home during the day. Trent and Ryan had their normal day jobs. Misty and I would stay home with the kids all day, and we would make bows, and we would make tags, and we were working all day and all night when they would get home. They made our displays. This was an event that cost a lot of money. Our booth space was expensive. Our hotel was expensive. Going from Utah to Colorado was expensive. There were a lot of risks involved, but we knew that we needed to do it, and it's something we wanted to do. We were willing to take those risks. I remember traveling. We worked on getting our stuff ready to go until 4 in the morning, the day that we needed to be there. We left about 4. We loaded all the kids in the car, and we drove to Colorado. We got there very late at night. We had a little bit of time to set up, but not much. All the other vendors were all set up and ready to go. They've been set up all day. We got there. Our stuff was everywhere. We tried to throw it in and make it look good, and then we came back the next day and made it look as good as we knew how, and we just sold. We sold something that we loved, and it was at that show that we had a lot of people saying, you know, what is this product? What can I do this same thing? And at that point, we were just 2 moms and 2 dads selling something that we loved. Misty and Trent had been to China a couple of times, and to be honest, they didn't have much success there. They didn't find what they needed. They felt a lot of failure, really. One Saturday, they were getting ready to go back to China for a 3rd time, and Ryan and I were sitting on the floor sorting headbands. He jumped up and he said, I have to go to China. There was no rhyme or reason to why he needed to go, but he knew he needed to go. It was Saturday, and so he called around to see if there was anyone who could help him. Where we live, we can't get passports. The closest place was 7 hours away in LA, and he was able to find the only agency in California that was willing to even attempt to help him. So he dropped everything and he drove to California the next morning. The agency told them they would do the best they could. He ended up booking a ticket to fly to China, hoping that it would all work out. He knew that if he was not able to go on that flight, that he would not be able to find Misty and Trent when he went to China. So it was really the only flight he could take and get that information to them before they left. They went ahead and left, and he waited in LA with that ticket. And at the last minute, the agency called and said they were able to get him a passport and a visa, and he took off and flew to China, and they picked him up at the hotel. And to us, that really is how Paparazzi started. I remember after we officially launched, and became Paparazzi as we all know it today, we had 6 orders that came in, and we thought we would die. It was just the 4 of us trying to fill these 6 orders, and we had kids running around everywhere. Our cell phones, we didn't have a receptionist, we didn't even have employees at the time, so all the phone calls were coming to our cell phones with kids screaming. It took us all day long to fill those 6 orders. And as I look back, I think it's fun to see that we started with those 6 orders and no employees, and now we have a lot of employees, and we have thousands and thousands of consultants all over the United States. Paparazzi truly did change our lives, and we believe that it will change each one of yours as well.
Not the way that you're trying to bill it to change. So there's the Paparazzi story. A true network marketing powerhouse. Okay, now this is making me heated. This is really making me heated. With her autistic 11-year-old son, Maverick, at her side, she has pioneered entrepreneurial strategies along with parenting. There we go, pulling at the heartstrings. Not only is she a mother, she's a mother to a child that has special needs. And you know that's going to speak to some women who also are in that same boat, and they're dealing with a child that has autism. That is just cringe to me, and it just pisses me off that you are using that. Hang on just a second. My husband just got home and he texted me, and I'm like, okay. Telling me what he's going to do, and he and I are going to convene in about 30 minutes. So we got 30 more minutes, guys. All right. Her son is thriving and having fun and making a difference. Miss Maryland's don't do it. Oh, that's right. We're not talking about the founders. I'm sorry. So we're talking about this one chick. So, but she's using her son, which if you've seen my videos that I did on Shanann Watts, she was with Lavelle Thrive. She was killed by her husband, Chris. And actually, Beth was on a stream with me where we talked about how Huns will use their children. I mean, you'll use your child, you'll use your husband, you'll use your best friend, you'll use your animals, whatever, to try to shield this MLM crap that you've gotten yourself into. Miss Maryland's hashtag, do it sacred. Oh, no, do it scared. I'm sorry, I can't even read, guys. And spread kindness. Leadership is contagious. She uses her freedom of time to perform hundreds of acts of kindness yearly, from feeding the homeless in her town to supporting families battling cancer around the United States to working with families globally in need. But meanwhile, she is making money off the backs of a lot of women that can't make a dime shilling this gaudy, cheap jewelry. And then it goes into about paparazzi accessories, which I've already read that to you. That just is cringe to me. I don't know about you guys, but that just really, really rubbed me the wrong way, especially with bringing up her son with autism. Okay, so let's get the next thing up. There's probably a better way to go to, like, from thing to thing that I'm sharing, but you know what? I'm doing it my way. If you can do better, good for you. Okay, so there we have Miss Maryland, and we'll see what it says about her. Hello, I am a jewelry addict. You have discovered glamorous jewelry and the hottest opportunity ever. We are one of the top teams in paparazzi. I love the founders, the jewelry, and the hope this $1 million idea has brought into my life. I have faith you will too. I found this business when I was about to lose everything. I was depressed, broke, and alone. Little tear, violin playing. 6 months later, I was traveling to the Caribbean for free with over 100 new friends. Yeah, they're only your friends as long as you're still part of the MLM. Leave, and it's like, see you later, Charlie. Please check out the accessories and call me. Start having fun with paparazzi. This business is an answered prayer to my family. It is a blessing. I count nightly for so many reasons. I bleed pink. Please contact me with any questions. We are building a dynamic team of kind, ambitious individuals of faith who want to own a thriving business. Join our $5 fashion family. Experience jewelry joy. We will help you succeed while having fun. OX, I guess that's not, should be XO. Miss Maryland, hashtag jewelry addict. Ugh. Okay. Just for shits and grins, can we get, like, see what the products look like? And now it seems like we went to somebody else. That's taking a long time to load, or is it just me? Then we're going to have to look at the opportunity and then the income disclosure statement. Good golly. Maybe they need to be, like, on passive and, like, change their damn website, like, all the time. Oh, log in or sign up to see all of our products. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You can't even see this crap just by going here to see, like, well, what do you have to offer? No, you can't. Now that is just irritating. Oh, wait, okay, it did pop up. Okay, so I went off for no reason, but they made it sound like you have to log in to see this shit. Oh my gosh. So here we have my showroom designer, Paparazzi. Build your own showroom. I'm going to have to see how much it costs to buy this crap. Buy into this crap. So here's all the jewelry. I mean, honestly, just go to Walmart. You don't need paparazzi jewelry. I mean, puppy, please. This stuff is heinous anyway. Look at this pink crap. I mean, if you like the pink crap, I mean, I'm sorry if I'm offending you, but I don't like it. I look at all of this and it just looks like cheap jewelry. I think you'd be better if you would just invest in like a good piece of jewelry that, can last and not something that's going to, harm you if you wear it. Oh goodness. This, this is for someone who likes to have everything a little extra, I think. That's what it seems like to me. Let me see if that chick is she's still going, guys. She's still streaming. Oh, good Lord. How long do they stream this crap? Oh, my gosh. That is just setting me free. Okay, let me look at the opportunities. Oh, Lord. Join the team, Paparazzi. It's a party. The power of paparazzi is in the simplicity. Choose your starter kit. Pick a location for your launch party and invite your friends to come and shop. Then do it again and again. New styles are added daily, which means you can always restock with the hottest trends, and your customers will love you for it. Party as often as you want to earn 35 to 45% commission on every accessory you sell. Work from home, be your own boss. See, there they go, making it sound like you own your own business and you don't. Everything is just $5. Join now, learn more. Okay, let's see what happens when I join now. Oh, okay. So we have what it takes. Choose your sponsor. Okay, this would be our sponsor, and choose your kit. Okay, so I'm just going to say, yeah, sure, you're my sponsor. Not really, but for this stream, you're my sponsor. Okay, so you can get a preview pack for 99 bucks, a small home party kit for $2.99, or a large home party kit for $4.99. Okay, so they're going to try to upsell you to do this one, right? We all know that. But then you have to put in all your stuff. Are you going to tell me what comes with it? Do I get to see what comes with this? I don't get to see anything. I have to fill out something first. Well, that is just shitty. Oh, good Lord. Okay. Is it just me, or is this janky? Is it just me? Oh my gosh, I sounded like Michael Williams' mom from last night. Oh, that's funny. Okay, if you don't know, Michael Williams is one of the Passive Leadership Council, the LCs, and the dude always sounds angry. And last night there was somebody who is part of Passive, and she was talking, and she was just going off. I mean, girlfriend was just yelling and screaming left, right, and center. It was a sight to behold. She wore me out, honestly. Okay, so I want to share with you the income disclosure statement. Where did I put that? There it is. Okay. Because I found this interesting. Let's see. Where is it? I really wish I could do this in a better type of way. Okay, we're going to look at this thing. I need some water. I actually need something stronger than water, but this is all I have. Okay. Independent consultants have the opportunity to purchase accessories from Paparazzi at wholesale prices and resell the products to customers. We still need to find out what they need to do to be active, because I'm curious about that too. Consultants are rewarded for retail sales of Paparazzi accessories with a 35 to 45% gross profit from each item sold. Consultants can also be rewarded through various bonuses by sponsoring or enrolling new independent consultants. Now, we all know, if you follow any anti-MLM stuff, you know where the money is. It is in recruiting. It's not, selling the stuff, the retail stuff, like just getting people to buy the jewelry. It's not there, because the bonuses are all tied to, can you recruit other people? Income earned by consultants will vary depending on the time. Every MLM says this. Even Ash with On Passive says the same shit. Depending on the time, dedication, and effort a consultant puts in their paparazzi business. See, there they go, making you think you have your own damn business. They're telling you that, you're a paparazzi business. They're saying there, but you know what I mean. And it's not. You are an independent contractor, nothing more, nothing less. You don't have your own damn business. Succeeding as a consultant requires hard work, and there are no guarantees of success. However, we're going to make you think that there are, because we're going to go show you people like Marilyn. However, there is a real income potential for those consultants who dedicate the time, effort, and commitment to develop their customer base for paparazzi accessories and sponsoring. There we go. And sponsoring and mentoring others to do the same, building a team, recruit people. The amounts listed below are calculated exclusively from bonuses, so we're not even seeing what they make from selling the products, and I find that to be problematic. I mean, how much can an average, paparazzi consultant sell per party? How much commission would she make from selling said products from said party? How many parties do you have to have each week in order to make, I don't know, let's just say $1,000 a week, $500 a week, hell, $100 a week? How many damn parties do you have to have in order to meet that kind of threshold? And how much do you have to keep buying in order to be able to get the bonuses and to be active, to be able to potentially, maybe, possibly earn a commission? It does not include retail profit a consultant may have earned from the resale of accessories purchased by the consultant at wholesale and sold at retail. That chart also excludes expenses. Okay, that's a big one right there, because they're not going to tell you what the expenses are, right? One of the expenses is going to be you have to keep buying this shit. Because you know what? Here's the thing. If you are doing the live streams on this stuff, you have got to have fresh stuff all the time, because people are going to get bored. They're going to be like, that's all you got? That's it. It's like, I just saw this yesterday. You don't have anything else? Peace out. This sounds like it's going to be absolutely exhausting to do this. I can't believe anybody would be making any kind of money. But expenses are also going to be if they have sometimes there's quarterly meetings that you can go to. At least there were with Beachbody. Excuse me, on Super Saturdays, and then the annual conference, which we already saw something with the most recent conference. There were people that are no longer with us because it was basically a super spreader. There's going to be other things, like if you run Facebook ads, there's all kinds of little things. And you know what? I bet you these women buy outfits to try to make the jewelry look better. And you're going to have the mannequins, and you're going to have place to store these things. So all of that adds up to an expense. And it just sounds like, a great way to lose money. So the beginning rank is just a consultant. That's all you are. And the highest monthly bonus, not even $70, $60.75. Lowest was $2.25. Imagine working your ass off and your bonus is $2.25. Good Lord. But do you notice how it starts making a pyramid? Isn't that interesting how that happens? Because it's really not until you get to here, the Lux Jet Setter and above, where people are making some serious coin, what I would consider some serious coin from this shit. But it's not even 1% of the people. And this, again, does not include the retail sales, which I find that to be problematic, that they don't have anything here about retail sales. Okay, it goes into a different language. Let me see if I can find anything about that, because is there going to be any information about what you get to join? Because it just goes, let me see, opportunities. Maybe if I go to for more information, let me see, to learn more, and then I'll share it with you. Okay, this might be worthwhile to share with you guys too. Hey, Mushroom, how are you doing? Thanks for joining for a live dive in the paparazzi nonsense world. Starter kits, here we go. All right. So here we have it. Okay, and I guess it's here where you can find information. Oh, nope. Not really. Oh, it's in a different language. Damn it. Where is the English stuff? Where is that? Why is this in a different language? Did I switch? Or did it switch? Okay, it tells you down here what you get. Okay, like with this one, look, you just get 35 pieces. That's not a lot to work with. But here you get 200 pieces. You know, it always goes up and up and up. Ooh, a necklace bust. Ooh, ring display. Ooh. But then you're going to need to get more stuff. Buy it now. Okay, it does not. Okay, there has got to be something that's going to tell us about what you need to be active. Hang on. Let me see if I can find something. Let me Google it real quick. Talk amongst yourself. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So there's some FAQs. Okay. Let's look at this together. Good Lord, there's my stream. Okay. They stream 4 to 5 days a week for a few hours. See that? Oh, good Lord. That is just too much, you know? There's shipping supplies. Oh, thank you. Shipping supplies and postage. Yeah, that would be something else that you would have to be paying for. Good Lord. There's just so much. So much. Okay. So here are some FAQs here. So there's a lot of stuff. And this is somebody's site. Are there monthly requirements for paparazzi accessories consultants? There are no monthly quotas that need to be met to keep your independent paparazzi consultant status. However, in order to get paid commissions from your downline team, you need to be active for that month. To be considered active, you must buy. Okay, and that is a requirement. Hello, that's a requirement. You must buy at least 50 personal volume, 25 pieces in that calendar month to be able to get commissions. And see, we have not even seen what their compensation plan is. So now I'm going to have to look at that. Is there anything here that tells us about the compensation plan? After joining, after the starter kit, are there monthly requirements, hostess rewards, want to join Paparazzi, how to pick a sponsor, becoming a consultant. Let's look at that. Becoming a consultant, join my team button, buy your inventory up front. Okay, let me look it up. I am not finding this. Compensation plan Paparazzi. Oh, good Lord. Okay. All right, so here's somebody else on another Hun site. All right. Go away. I don't want to see this big ass thing that takes over. This one, consultant. What am I trying to go to? Okay, it looks like that. As I talk to myself. Don't you love that? Where is it? Now I have too many damn things opened. Okay, hang on a second. Let me close some damn tabs. Because this is going to drive me to drink with Satan. Oh, by the way, I figured out how to stream my Animal Crossing Island. However, after I streamed it, I realized, oh gosh, there's no sound. So now I'm going to have to test it again and figure out why there wasn't any sound. Can't talk. Okay, here we go. I think, is this it? So are you seeing? Yep. Okay. I found it. Okay. There are two great ways to make money With Paparazzi accessories, retail sales, commissions from your downline consultants that enroll under you. Okay, when you order a product for parties, events, etc., you pay a wholesale price. The price of each item is $2.75. This is what you pay for each piece you buy. When you take that piece to the party and sell it, you sell it for $5. But we just saw that woman doing a stream where she's giving away some jewelry that goes with, a necklace. So when they can't get rid of shit, they're just like giving this stuff away. Oh, Tamale, I'm sorry, sweetheart. My dogs Chalupa and Tamale are with me. That means you will be profiting $2.25 each piece you sell. That equals out to 45% commission. That is insane. And to make it even better, you simply pocket the money. No, you take that money and you're like, I need me some more paparazzi accessories because I got to do another stream so that people buy this crap from me. So I better go buy some more stuff. That means, that is insane. And to make it even better, blah, blah, blah. There is no need to report it to paparazzi, and you have already paid sales tax on the pieces when you bought them yourselves. All you have to keep track of is the total profits. For the tax info, click here. Commissions from your downline. Oh my gosh. You will make a residual monthly income when you build your own team. Okay? The only way you're getting residual monthly income is right there. Build a team, build a team, build a team, get people underneath you. That's what you do. With the paparazzi compensation plan, this just sounds like a big old pyramid scheme to me. With the paparazzi compensation plan, you can make up to 10% of what you personally sponsored consultants purchase and sell. Check out the chart below for the whole paparazzi compensation plan. Just remember that the goal of any compensation plan is to be totally confusing, and it is. Wow. And they actually put it right out there that, compensation plans are confusing as fuck, and it took her a while to figure it out. Oh, geez. So at least she's honest about it. How in the hell can you even see this? I can't even expand it. Good Lord. Okay. Maybe if I try to make it bigger this way. Oh, that's about it. I'm not going to be able to read this. I got my damn glasses on. Good Lord. Okay. Peace out. I'm not going to try to sit here on stream and, figure this shit out. There is no way I'm doing that to myself. But I'll let you guys look at it. And it's all just going to be a big old bucket of hooey. People are running around buying a bunch of this junk, thinking I can get my Aunt Margaret to join. And Aunt Margaret is big over there at the Methodist church. She's there all the time for the bake sales. I bet she can get a bunch of them ladies to, join too and to sell stuff. That's what people start thinking. Yep, it is cheap. Exactly, Ralph. Oh my gosh. Well, let's pop back over and see that woman who was streaming. And then I'm going to wrap it up because I need to go talk to my husband. And again, I know this is all over the place tonight, but that's just how we're doing it tonight.
And you get that complete look. You get the 3 layers.
I don't
and just
want that
fasten
look.
Your necklace one time. Like this beauty right here, fasten it one time. You have all of those beautiful layers. And y'all gonna see this necklace look all kind of way because I'm leaning and ducking and dodging and squatting. And this is my workout, y'all. All right, so you have your brown. Hold up. I'm hearing cussing, y'all. I'm getting ready to get her. I'm getting ready to get Google. All right, you new diva, send Melinda friend request. Thank you, Miss Teresa. Appreciate you, sweetheart. Okay, so we have your brown mesa stone. We have your white mesa stone, aka known as crackle stone. You may have heard it either way. Super cute. It does have a 2 to 3 inch extender so that you can adjust it to size. Once you put this gorgeous necklace on, honey, you're going to have this complete look right here. How cute is that? Yes, ma'am. Miss Candy said, I have that, and she love it. Yes. Okay. Look at that brown mesa stone right there. How cute. You have your beaded texture. And I know, right? When I'm trying to make sure she ain't said nothing wrong, y'all. because y'all know we try to be respectful on this show. Even though y'all's host Fancy be slipping up with them oops words every now and then, y'all. Every now and then we have to get on her, but she working on herself. All right, divas. I only have one more pair of these earrings right here. So you have, let me see if we can get you a background. You have your olive green, you have your white mesa stone, and you have your brown mesa stone. These earrings right here are a one and done. I do have 3 more of those necklaces available, but this is the perfect set for fall and winter, honey, because you have your olive greens and you have your browns, and then you have your cream color, right?
Okay, I just can't. I can't watch this nonsense. But you know, this woman, she's got a talent to keep on talking and to describe these things and to make it sound like it, you know, it's just like this fabulous stuff. That takes some talent to be able to do that. I just really wish she wasn't doing it for paparazzi, especially since they do have toxic metals that are harmful in their jewelry. And I have not heard of an update of anything that has happened since all of this came out. But if I do, I will let you guys know. If you'd like to know anything more, if you'd like me to do anything else, you know, with showing paparazzi stuff, let me know. I mean, I find, yes, gift of gab. Do they ever? I find watching the streams of the jewelry stuff to be vastly entertaining in a weird sort of a way. Because I think that people who are watching and can keep on watching them, that, I mean, I think they end up feeling like they're part of her community, that she cares about them. And maybe there are some people she cares about. Maybe, you know, it's people that she knows. But by and by, if it's a bunch of strangers, all you're really caring about is somebody going to buy this damn jewelry? Because you know what? I got bills to pay. And you saw that room that she has. She has a ton of jewelry in there. And that just seems like such a waste. And then what happens when you can't sell that shit and you decide to leave? You have wasted so much money. And even if you're only spending $2.75 per piece, you know, for 25 pieces a month, if you have to get at least that to be active, okay, so that's $2.75 times 25. I can't do no damn math in my head. So that's $68.75 right there. And if you're just spending that every month for a year, that's $825. And you know, people are buying more than 25 pieces. So just imagine the amount people are spending on this cheap jewelry, and then they're saddled with it and they can't get rid of it. And not only that, it's harming them because they're touching it, and it's harming people that are buying it. Okay, guys, that's about all that I have of this for tonight. At the Goodwill, absolutely. Yeah, they just give the shit away. Tomorrow, I'm going to try to watch. There's another on passive corporate webinar. And if it gets recorded or if there's a link to the recorded session, you know, Beth and I will be reviewing that stuff because we still haven't finished last week. We still have like 2.5 hours left. I don't know if we'll ever get to that or not. Anyway, I'm going to get down on the go-go. I'm going to take out the Bubby Wumpkin children. They were so good. And I think they were both very happy that they didn't have to hear Ash tonight. Have a wonderful rest of it. CD, thank you. If you are going to try to record it, I appreciate it. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Thank you for everyone who participated in the chat. Thank you to my lurkers as well. And thank you to my mods too. Have a good one. And don't forget, you are beautiful and I love you. Until next time, have a good evening. Good night.